Martinez method. My name is Sonny Martinez, and I'm the musical real estate agent here in the North Texas area. That was a little tribute to West Side Story. Didn't like the new one, but the old one, still right here in my heart. Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, okay? And then also hit that little bell, because every time I do a new video, boom, okay, you'll get a notification on that too. So welcome to my channel. Today's topic will be foundation is not the end of the world. It may seem that way, but it's not. Shouldn't be a deal breaker. Okay, so you're a buyer, okay? You got a buyer's agent with you. You go and look at this house, you get an inspection done, and they go, hey, there's been some movement in this house. What's going on? Well, when I first go to a house, I try to get there early, okay? Sometimes I can't. Sometimes the buyers are with me. I tell them, hey, walk through the house. I'm gonna walk the perimeter. What I look for is I look for cracks in the middle of bricks. I'm not necessarily concerned about the mortar. Now, if I notice that there has been mortar repair, I will point that out immediately. And I start looking up, at the eaves, has there been any shifting, things like that too. An inspector is going to be able to have better eyeballs than I do when it comes to that too. And they may recommend, hey, this needs to get looked at. Now, if you really like that house, you want to put an offer on it, then you go, okay, you're in the option period. Hey, we'd like to get a structural person out here, and you got that amendment. Make sure you get that amendment that states that too, and see if you can get the sellers to agree to have that structural person out there, okay? Now, let's say we go through the process and all of a sudden there has been movement. Now we're in the market where it's kind of like leveling out, and hopefully if that seller is really motivated to sell that home, they're gonna get a structural person out there and a foundation company to fix it. Now, having foundation work is not the end of the world. I sold a house for a friend, and they had to have, I think it was like 12 piers replaced to kind of get the house going again. And it was probably roughly about $1,200, $1,800, something like that too. So it wasn't the end of the world. I did a pier and beam, had a pier and beam looked at, and oh my gosh, they wanted to replace all this stuff. And it was like, 14 grand, so, I was told that, pier and beam is actually a little cheaper than, slab, but no, I found out that it's vice versa. So anyway, it's who you know and who you talk to on that too. But again, foundation issues are not the end of the world. If you think, okay, I really like this house, if they're willing to repair it, great. The good news on that is it's a 30-year transferable warranty on that repair. I mean, you can't get any better than that. And in Texas, it's not a matter of if you have a foundation issue, it's a matter of when you have it. Because, we go from humidity, we go from dry, we go from this weird cold snap, and it's just crazy weather down here in Texas and unpredictable, okay? I don't like playing the what if game, what if we have a tornado and it knocks that house down? You don't know, just make sure you have a good insurance policy, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, getting back to the foundation stuff. So, let's say the sellers agree to it, and they get a foundation company out there. All right, you want to make sure it's a great foundation company, look them up. Okay, if they let you choose, then you find a company that's been around for quite a while. Most likely a foundation company that's been in the business for 5 years and they've got good reviews, they're gonna be around for a while, okay? So anyway, you can use them. Seller may wanna use their own, make sure they're certified, make sure your buyer's agent follows up on that too. And then also, it should be in the contract work of the foundation company that they're gonna hire a certified plumber to check the plumbing after the work is done. Because when you do a power shift on a slab, it's going to affect plumbing a little bit, okay? Now, I've seen structural reports that stated, house have shifted somewhat -2. But if you try to repair it now, it's going to cause more damage than anything. Just keep an eye on it, okay? I've seen that, and then buyers were like, okay, we're good with that, okay? So anyway, just keep that in mind. Again, it's not the end of the world. Now, what causes a slab to shift? Well, who knows? But I will say this. Homes that do not have gutters on the sides of the house, which commonly they don't, what usually happens is the rain comes off the roof and it starts eroding, I guess that's the terminology, it causes erosion in the soil. And what happens is the soil starts lowering right here. And then all of a sudden more of the side slab is getting exposed. And when that happens, there could be a drop off over here. So it's a good idea to keep watching that soil on the side, okay? And if you want to install gutters, install them yourself or get a company and do them really quick for you too, okay? Make sure you get the right pricing for those as well. All right, to go out there and research and do everything you possibly can, but you may want to do it. French drains are nice, you know, and perforated, you know, tubes that go all the way to the front and drain to the street. You may want to look at having something like that. And I have some friends that have done it before, you know, and it's pretty easy to do, apparently what they say, because I'm going to do some for my house too. But, you know, look at that as well. You do need to make sure you contact, you know, the city to go, hey, can I dig here? Because you don't want to like hit a gas line or you know, power line or anything like that. So make sure you check with that too. All right, so getting back to foundation is not the end of the planet here. It really isn't. So what I'm cool with as a buyer's agent, I want a great company working on it. I want a certified plumber to make sure all the plumbing is corrected. And then also I'm fine with the general contractor going in and fixing the cosmetics, because when you do a shift like that, you may have a crack in the wall, okay? You know, I'm fine with the general contractor to come and fix this too. And then we do another inspection at the end, okay? So, you know, usually with those type of things, if it's a conventional loan, you can probably get some paperwork done to where, hey, we'll just get it done after, you know, we close. I don't recommend that. I recommend get it done as soon as possible, okay? Because you don't want to be fighting with this, you know, after it's all said and done. VA and FHA, that will not be possible, okay? Because they have the terminology on the contract that states, you know, if something is glaring, they have to send the inspector out to look at it again, okay? So just keep that in mind as well. But again, foundation work is not the end of the world right there too, so keep that in mind. You're gonna see a lot of driveways that have a lot of cracks and stuff like that. Doesn't mean it's affecting the house, because usually the driveways are poured separately from the home, okay? You can have it looked at and see if it's replaced. If it's deep cracks, you're probably going to have to replace that driveway, okay? So, you know, cracks that are just very, very, very minimal, there is a way to fill those gaps. You know, if you think, oh, this, you know, I kind of like want it to look better. There's ways to do it. I've done it in my garage. So it is possible in that too. So anyway, again, my video topic is foundation, not the end of a contract, or, you know, it's not a deal breaker on that too. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's not. If a seller is motivated to do it, you know, you'll get it done and everything will be fine on that too. So again, make sure everyone is certified, certified, certified. That's the name of the game on that too. People need to be held accountable if they don't do their job right. So a savvy agent is going to be picky when it comes to that too, because we want you to be happy in that home, because one day you're going to refer. Okay, or one day you're gonna move again. And like, if I'm your agent, I want you to call me again. If you have some friends and family, hey, call this guy. I do it for the referrals, not the commission, okay? So I hope my video's been helpful. I do lots of videos on, you know, relationships, you know, narcissism, you know, keto diet, you know, why I took a break from drinking, things like that too. Check my other videos out too. If you have any questions, my phone number is 817-692-8318, or my email is sonnymartinezrealtor@gmail.com. I am the musical real estate agent here in the North Texas area. That's my new tagline, so I hope you enjoyed my playing. Please don't criticize. All right, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my video. Give me a call anytime.